Hello everyone, this is Yang Li. Today I want to recommend a book which I found really interesting reading. It's probably one of the most interesting books I have read in 2017. The name of the book is called Crash It by Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. So if you have never heard about Gary V, he's an entrepreneur with net worth of $160 million back in his early age of his career, which is 1990s. He is probably one of the first group of people who get into e-commerce and email marketing. And he helped to expand his family business, which is a very small liquor store, from $3 million revenue to $60 million. He is also the early adapter to the social media. He wrote this book back in 2008, where Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube just getting to people's eyes. And he saw a huge potential and make a big fortune out of it. Today, he is widely regarded as a digital marketing guru, and he's a founder of the VaynerMedia and VaynerX. He also had a lot of great speeches on the social media and digital marketing, and a link below. You should definitely check it out. So I want to give you a brief summary about the book, and I'm also going to share my $100 million takeaway I learned from the book. I do encourage you to buy it either from Amazon or just borrow it from a local library, because it has so many hands-on technique on marketing and how to build your personal brand, and you will find useful and handy. So in the first 2 chapters of the book, he gives a flashback of his life where his parents immigrated from Russia to the United States, and they tried very hard to achieve the American dream. He also mentioned he was a very bad student in class, where he always got D and F, but he was extremely smart into the business. He made a lot of money by selling the baseball card when he was a kid. He graduated from college at the year of 1995. That was a great era for internet. So he helped to expand his family business by leveraging the power of e-commerce. And in the year of 2006, he launched a Wine Library TV, where he found the power of social media, and he started from there. And in the rest of the book, he spent chapter talking about how to build your brand. And in summary, there are 3 steps. First step is to create a great content. So be an expert on the things you're talking about. If you're not, you have to read and learn fast to catch it up. And the second step is to choose the right platform. Say, if you're very good at writing, you should start your online writing blog. And if you are comfortable in front of camera, you should probably start your YouTube channel. So choosing the right platform is quite crucial. Otherwise, you're gonna fail. And the third step is you have to be real. You have to be authentic, because you have to think building your personal brand as a long run. You can't pretend to be somewhere else for 30 years. So be authentic, be real, be yourself is the third step. That's a summary of this book. If you want to know more detail, like how to monetize your brand, how to build a strong community, how to connect well with your audience, you should definitely read through this book. And right now, I'm going to share you something I feel that's really important to everyone. That is my $1 million takeaway from this book, where I learned it from the chapter 3 and 4. And in the chapter 3 and 4, Gary V encouraged everybody, all of us, to build our personal brand, regardless your age and job. So, and he wrote this book like 10 years ago, but I feel the concept, what he's saying, the mindset is still applicable today. And everybody who live in the 21st century, I feel we all should start in building a personal brand, and it's never too late to start. Let me explain you why building a personal brand is such an important thing, and everybody who live in 21st century should do. There are 2 reasons. The first reason, we have to think our work in the future in a different way. So we all knew the artificial intelligence, the robotic is coming. They will come in either 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, but they are coming. Hell yes, the robotics and machine is not going to replace our human being. Rather, they're going to be our very good assistants and partners. However, the way of work will change. So right now we spend 8 hours a day, 9 to 5, working on some stupid project, all because of the low efficiency. with the help of artificial intelligence and robotics, the working hour could reduce from 8 hours to 4 hours, even 1 hour. So what we gonna do in the rest of the day as a human being? What value we could provide, rather the machine or robot cannot, which I believe is our empathy, our passion, our curiosity, and creativity. You will never see a robotic or machine or computer give us a motivational speech or inspire you or try to build a strong connection with you. Haven't yet. So that's why I feel like building your personal brand is such an important thing, because building your personal brand just shows you your passion, your creativity, your empathy, and your curiosity, which the machine will never reach that level. The second reason, you have to think about the company in a different way. In the future, the giant, complicated, cumbersome company you're going to decentralize into an individual group, because with the help of the artificial intelligence and robotic, the work can be accomplished by thousands, hundreds of people today can be just done by 5 or 10 people group. So with a small group, they're going to emphasize the personal value, what value that you could bring in to our group in terms of the resources, in terms of your personal brand, in terms of how many followers you have. And with the network effect, the small individual group will have a larger impact than hundreds of thousands of people's group today. So building your personal brand is going to make you more competitive, more valuable to the society in the future. All right, that's today's episode. You have any thoughts and comments on the personal brand? What do you think the future gonna be? Or if you have any thoughts and comments on Gary Vee's book, Crash It, please leave it below. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Merry Christmas.